Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. Today we've got my Boxycharm by Ipsy, so let's get into it. It's my June box, let's check it out. Boxycharm is now the second of the Ipsy products that they send out. They have the regular glam bag that's $14. They have this Boxycharm that's $30, and they have the icon box, which is now $65. In this one, you will have 5 full-size products. They will all be full-sized. I will also have my boost in here. I do add the boost. It is a $15 add to the box. There is off and on a wait list for that if you want to do it, but generally it's a, I'm gonna say $65+ value for $15. There's no promise of that, I don't think, but generally that's about where I find it to be. So we will get into this and check it out along with the help of Mr. iPad, because in the Boxycharm boxes, we don't receive paperwork. Okay, we don't receive paperwork that tells us what we chose. We do receive paperwork. I will show you that in a second. When we open it up, that's what you can see. And the paperwork just says, Ipsy Boxycharm, make bold moves. That's what the front looks like. On the back, there is a scan to take you to my products, and we have some sneak peeks. Looks like there's gonna be the Drunk Elephant Be Goldie Bright Drops, which I have those. They are a skosh dark for me, but I'm hoping by the end of summer, I'll be able to make it work. And they're gonna have more mystery bags. If you have any questions about Ipsy, if I know the answer, I'm happy to help. I am not an Ipsy affiliate. I just buy these boxes with my own money because I like getting them. And did I say we pick 2? We don't, we pick 3. How many years have I been doing this for now? They pick 2 items for us. We pick our other 3 items out of a selection of items that they give us. Okay, first out in the back, we have, oh, these are so pretty. They are Pinky Bee Beauty Pretty in Pink. It is a brush set. This is something that they chose for me. And it says, this luxurious brush set is your go-to for seamless blending and flawless finish. The blush contour brush's multi-length synthetic bristles work effortlessly with liquids, creams, and powders, while the dome-shaped powder brush, I could use a new one of those, delivers versatile coverage and precise setting. With ultra-soft bristles, this duo makes every application smooth and effortless. It has a $30 value, they say. Well, let's feel them. I think I could use a new powder brush. It's been a while since I had one. I could not love the pink of these anymore. Those are gonna be so pretty sitting on my vanity. I love it. This is the, did they say blush? Yes, blush contour brush. This would be really great because can you see how flat it is? It's angled. This is the back and then it slopes down. This is perfect for liquid. And I'm using more creams and liquids these days because I'm using a lot of my Merit. I have those Drunk Elephant drops, and then this has a little bit more of a sharp dome on it. I like my powder brushes, generally speaking, to be a little rounder and a little flatter, but oh, it's still good. I will love this. Don't you love new brushes? I love new brushes. I love the black ferrule, how much it pops, and then the light pink to the darker pink on top, and then this kind of does the same thing. It's darker to a lighter pink. I just love the look of these. Next out, we have the, oh, I think they chose this too, the Star Bright Loose Setting Powder from Half Caked. Let me pull up the information on that while we take it out. I do love a setting powder. And we have a brand new brush we can try it with if I'm gonna use it. That's what it looks like. It is in translucent, as am I. I am also in translucent. It says, lock in your look with this weightless loose setting powder that delivers a soft matte finish, never flat, never cakey. Infused with vitamin E, it helps blur the look of pores, control shine, and keep your makeup fresh without setting into fine lines. The first ingredient in this is talc. You guys know I am on a I would say talc-free mission. This has got talc in it. I am trying very, very hard not to add any more talc into my life than I have to, especially when it's a loose powder. I'm sure it's fine. It's just a choice I am making. I will pass this along. Next out, we have Fenty. It is the Poutsicle. What a cute name is that? I chose this. It has a $28 value, and it says, this lip stain just hits different. delivering juicy all-day hydration with a glossy finish that melts into a soft tint. The innovative oil-in-water formula with squalene locks in moisture, resists feathering, and keeps lips feeling smooth. Buildable and vibrant, this is your perfect sheer to medium wash of color. I love this in the summer. Love it so much. The color looks really good for me. It is Fuchsia Wife. So I have hope. Unfortunately, I have on a product that is very much like it today. It is a Yinsa color that I got for like, oh my goodness, $3 with the Fabfitfun edit sale. What a bargain. I love that that's a triangle. It says Fenty Beauty on that side. I just love the feel of that. That's what the doe foot looks like. We'll just put a little bit right here. Oh, it said very light tint. I bet I'm wearing that. Oh, that is so, I love that. Oh my goodness. That is so red and lovely. Oh my gosh. Let's see how it dries down on my hand. I put more on my hand than you would probably put on your lips. Just hoping I don't rub it all over my shirt. We will let this dry down a little bit and then we will touch it and play with it and see what we think. But that's just that little smear that I put on my hand. That is what it looks like. I love this color. And if it ends up leaving just a stain here, you know what? I'm gonna Alexandria Ryan this thing. Tear a little bit of paper off and wipe off the smear of it so that we're just left with the part that they said was a stain. How beautiful is that? That is exact, it's like your lips, but better. So if you put it on and then that's what lingers on your lips, I love that. That's what I want in the summer. I want something that's a little bit lighter. You could then put your lip gloss on over this. That's perfect. I love that color. Fuchsia Wife. Next out, oh, this is heavy. Dew of the Gods H2O Heaven Water Blue Spirulina Daily Gel Moisturizer. We're going to do a lot of reading about this before I open it because it is nicely sealed in that package and it is wicked heavy. It says it's, how many ounces does it say? 1.69. 1.69 fluid ounces. I hope I can use it. If for no other reason, then I would love to see the packaging this is in because this is like, you could work out with this. It says it has a $42 value and ready for bouncy, dewy hydration like never before. This newly launched gel formula cools and refreshes, infusing your skin with hyaluronic acid and glycerin to lock in moisture. Blue spirulina helps calm irritation, even skin tone, and restore a healthy glow, while algae phytonutrients help to strengthen the skin barrier for a radiant finish. Let's look at the ingredients because that sounds fantastic. Moisture and calming skin licorice root. Darn it. That sounds so good, but then licorice root. So I'm gonna leave this lovely thing packaged up here. Let me see if I can get you a picture. Here's a picture. Let me show you what it looks like if we were taking it out. It's that nice blue bottle. Isn't that pretty? One of you guys is gonna love it. Okay, I was just looking in my box to see what we had left. This is the last thing that's technically in my box. Then we have a booster, and I forgot that I bought a product. I have feelings about this, but they're not strong feelings. Oh, we'll talk about it when we get there. Okay, this is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. Always love trying new primers. Love trying new primers. My favorite for years was the Marc Jacobs primer. I had one that I used far past when it was probably an expiration date, just because it blurred your pores. I mean, it made you poreless. It was awesome. I've never found the exact thing to replace that. I always pick the primers hoping that I can replace it. This one has a $29 value, so perfectly reasonable if I love it. And it says this weightless silicone-free primer is packed with glycerin and milk thistle extract to hydrate your skin while helping to blur pores and smooth texture. Plus, it helps minimize the look of pores and keeps oil at bay, so your makeup looks fresh, radiant, and never too shiny. I'm not shiny. I mean, I'm shiny. I have to invent shiny because at my age, whatever that could be, shiny's not something I make anymore. That is what it looks like. This looks incredibly familiar. Have I had this, guys? I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. So let's open it up. I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hands and we'll see how we like it. If I don't love this, somebody always needs a primer. Oh, it's pink. I was gonna say clear, and then as it gathered, it looked pink. I don't know what I was expecting. Since it was silicone free, I think I was expecting more of a foundation look. It does not have a foundation look. Again, how gorgeous is that lippy? Oh my goodness. Let's see what it feels like. Ooh. Almost no scent. This is giving serious Marc Jacobs vibes. I wish you could see how smooth. Can you tell the blurriness on this side of my hand versus like over here? I like that. Might have a new primer. Oh yeah. Okay, I will report back on how we like this Huda primer. Those were the 5 products that came in my Boxycharm. When you sign up for Boxycharm, you can choose to do the boost, and each month for $15, you will get an extra product. This is my product this month. It is the Tarte Glamazon palette. I had one of these years ago and I loved it, and it aged out of the system. And I thought either I would like to try it again or one of my girls would like it. Let me look up all the information on it. But this is what I chose. They chose something else for me. It was a skincare that was aggressive that I couldn't use. Yeah, either they've put this in a new case or I haven't had that. I love that. It's stunning. Yes, it is just a basic beige. The bottom is gold. It has very vintage vibes, mid-century modern 50s vintage vibes. It has a $49 value, and it says it's a palette of 10 shadows inspired by rich tones of the American rainforest. That is interesting they call it 10 shadows, because I want to be sure not to touch it. I'll take this off to show you guys. How about like that? I always assume the big ones, see how pretty they are? I assumed that you could use those for a highlighter and a bronzer. And I'm sure you could. You could use it for whatever you want. But they're calling it 10 shadows on the Sephora website. But they are super pretty. I love those blues, kind of the bluish and the greenish. I'm not touching it in case I decide, since I've had a run at it once, not to do it again. So I want to leave it untouched. It is so gorgeous. Oh, I love this palette. I forgot how much I liked it. I love that it has both shimmers and a lot of the basic colors. The all over color that I use, and then the crease color. They are both not shimmers, which I need. And this has, oh my gosh, it has that wonderful scent, unless you're offended by the scents. I love it. It has that wonderful scent that a lot of the Tarte palettes have. I love this. I actually think I might keep this. That is a really nice palette, and I love the way it looks and feels. It would be fantastic on the go, so I am anxious to try that and then last out. When I went in to do my choices, one of the choices that they had, because I got on very late in the day. This is kind of like with Fabfitfun. You want to get on as early in the day as you can because products absolutely sell out. And when I got on late in the day, I was super surprised that the Natasha Denona Hygiene, ooh, that's hard to see. There we go. Hygiene Skincare Infused Glow Beautifier in my color was still available. I was shocked, so I immediately clicked on it. And when it went over, it wasn't. It wasn't available. So I was very sad because I thought this is for the summer, for a foundation. I thought this might be a great idea. So after you do all your choices, I ended up picking something else that I've already showed you today. After I'd done my choices, I went over to their add-on shop, and they had it available in the add-on shop. So I could have a little bit of feelings about the fact that they were telling me that as one of my choices, I couldn't have it, but that I could purchase it. That said, it is a $48 product, and I got it. They had it for, I think, don't hold me to this, $14.50, plus we had a $3, or I had a $3 credit this month for some reason in add-ons. So it was really, maybe it was $16.50 and it became $13.50. You get my point. It was right around there, and I really wanted to try it. So I went ahead and picked it up despite being sad that I could not have it as a choice. And it says that it is the Natasha Denona Hygiene Skincare Infused Glow Beautifier that is a bouncy face powder, and it transforms her Hygiene Primer Serum into a multifunctional talc-free powder form. Enriched with skin-loving ingredients, it leaves skin with a silky soft touch and a natural luminous finish. So that sounds fantastic, doesn't it? I was thinking it could either be a foundation, or if it's not a great foundation color or coverage, it would be great just as a powder. It has a really nice feel. It is metal, I think. That is what it looks like. Don't you love that? I know it's hard to tell, but it's kind of got that, oh yeah, there you go. It's got that dip down in, and it's slightly heavy. It has a quality feel too. It has a little bit more of a highlighter than I might want to use as a foundation. So although I purchased this, if you had gotten on in a timely fashion, you could have picked this up as just one of your choices. Okay, it's not easy to see on here. I'm gonna assume it's on here. Does it feel slightly dewy? I think with all the makeup I have on, this is too hard to tell. I don't think I can tell. Other than the fact that I think it might be giving me a little bit of a glow, I can't tell it's on there. It doesn't matter. I like putting on makeup anyway, and this brush feels amazing. You know what? I think it kind of gave me an all-over glow. Can you tell it all? I should have gotten closer before and then after. I think I really like the look of this. It feels like, let me put a little bit on the back of my hand. I want to do this. I want to get right in it. Yeah, it feels like it's, oh yeah, nice and creamy, and look at that. You definitely could not, or I could not use that as a foundation without a very Tin Man effect. But if you just did it, oh my gosh, with your finger as just a highlighter, oh, that is stunning. I love that. I will link this product down below in case you don't want to do Ipsy, but you want to try this. Oh my goodness. When you look straight on at it, okay, there you go. It kind of would blend in more on your face, but oh man, is the light going to catch that? That is gorgeous. Okay. I am so glad I decided to pick that up. Okay, I will be letting you know here. Actually, you know what? I might can tell you. What I try and do is when I make my choices each season, I try and screen cap it so it's very easy for me to see what my value is. I did. I love that. $242 in value. That does include my boost. It does not include my Natasha Denona. I paid, let's just say $15. I think it was like $13.50, but $15 say. And it's a $48 product that you can buy right now on like Ulta. Easy peasy. So for $30, you can do the box. It is $15 to add the booster, which I did, which took me to $45 for $242 in value. I have the set of 2 brushes I have already used and like very much. The Half Caked, which is a setting powder, but it is talc, so I will give that a share. We have this Fenty Lippy that we saw when it was full on, and then as it wears down, that's the stain you're left with. I love that. We have the H2O from Dew of the Gods. It is a moisturizer. It sounds fantastic. I can't use it because it has licorice root in it, and I am absolutely allergic to licorice root. We have the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. Oh my goodness, that even kind of blurred my hand, and you wouldn't think that was possible, so I'm very excited to try that. And then my boost is the Tarte Glamazon palette that they say is 10 eyeshadows, but you could absolutely use the highlighter or the bronzer from the 2 big ones if you wanted. I mean, 100% you could. Those are gorgeous. And then I added as an add-on the Natasha Denona, what is it called? High Gen Infused Glow Beautifier. Oh, so pretty. So excited. Love this box. This was a fantastic box. Had great value. I love my products. Let me know what you guys think below. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you guys taking the time to be here at the channel with us and in this community. We have such a great community. I just love the way you guys talk to each other and help when questions come up. It's fantastic to see. I hope you have a fantastic evening and that I see you again on the next video. If you don't already subscribe, I hope you will consider it and give us a thumbs up. Help us out there in the algorithm. See you soon, guys.